So I was just eating right now. I was eating my buckwheat. And before that, I was doing my Duolingo, my Spanish Duolingo lessons. And I had this overwhelming sensation take over my body. And the way I would describe that sensation, I know this sounds somewhat vague, but it very accurately describes what I feel, is pure dissonance. Pure dissonance. Pure distortion. Pure disconnection in the area of my chest. Now, if you've watched some of my videos, you know that this is a relatively often a relatively common occurrence for me. And here it is again. The reason I'm recording this in the first place is because I want to document being with it. I want to document being with this sensation in the body. So let me try and turn off the light. Let's see how visible it will be. Okay, not visible at all, so I'll keep it on. It's morning here, but I guess not enough light is coming through. The curtains are not entirely closed, just partially. So I want to sit with this sensation. I want to just be with it together with you, for you to witness. What is the purpose of this? Like, what is the purpose of documenting this? I'm not quite sure, if I'm being honest. I'm not quite fucking sure. What I am sure about is, on a human level, as a human being, or from the human perspective, I don't understand what is going on whatsoever. And this feeling is potent. It feels existential. Is how big it feels. Existential. And how I would describe the feeling in layman's terms. Very much simplified as wrong. I feel wrong. And when I say I feel wrong, I'm not saying I feel that I am wrong, because that would be a mental interpretation projected onto this feeling. Okay, let me make sure there's some sound isolation going on. The people in the other room are speaking quite loudly, and that doesn't help the quality of this video, but I'll keep recording anyways. I didn't inform them that I'll record. I don't know if they know that I am recording right now. Anyways, I feel wrong in my chest. Is the best way that I can describe this. I agree with this description very much. You know what? Let me actually relocate real quick because I just can't stand the voices for now. I'm feeling emotionally sick. So I feel wrong in my chest. And if I'm being even more exact and even more precise with my description, is I feel a sense of wrongness in my chest. This is very specific. And this is painfully specific. Painfully specific. I specified the pain. So, I just feel this urge to keep describing to you what this is and how this feels. And of course, that's what I choose to do. So the opposite of dissonance would be resonance, right? Is when your being strongly agrees with something, is when your being is in complete harmony, feels in complete harmony with, what is going on. So the opposite of this state would be harmony, coherence, warmth, consent, truth, integrity, togetherness, absence of pain, saying yes to life, saying yes to existence, saying yes to being. The way this feels is dissonance, discord, chaos, saying no to existence, saying no to life, saying no to being, disagreement, misunderstanding, confusion. I found it funny how passionately I'm describing this feeling. See, the thing about these feelings is they're so big. They feel big like the universe itself. They feel as big as the universe itself. These are really big feelings, really overwhelming feelings, really potent and really strong. And, 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 at the very same time, you don't have a Scooby Doo about their origin. You don't have a clue about their origin. You don't know where they're coming from. You don't know why you all of a sudden feel this way. So imagine just minding your business and living your life and just doing your regular routine, just daily chores or whatever, and you're overwhelmed. You're overwhelmed. What seems to be out of nowhere with this gigantic, big as the universe feeling of chaos, dissonance, disintegration, breaking down, disagreement, like just pure entropy. Just imagine that. And you don't know where the fuck it even came from. You don't know what the fuck even provoked it in the first place. You don't know. Imagine. So, the macabre, the morbid uniqueness of this experience is both in the intensity, the sheer intensity and magnitude of the feelings themselves, and how they just seem to be appearing out of nowhere, and you having a zero clue about their origin. So it's, intensity plus confusion. Confusion caused by, whoa, where the fuck did this come from? It's like you blink and you see a mammoth right before your eyes in your room, and he's taking a big dump, and you're like, whoa, where the fuck did this come from? Where? And you know what's beautiful? I honestly didn't expect this. This honestly wasn't my intention, at least on a human level. But as I started speaking about this, and as I started laying this out, verbalizing it, and breaking it down, and finding some humor in the process, I feel way, way better. I feel much better. I feel way lighter. Is the feeling still present? Let me check in real quick. Real quick. Yeah, to some degree, it's definitely present. There's residue left, but I feel way better. Thank you for being. I love you, and infinite blessings to you.